This is given by nature. The trust is given by nature. Belief is what you create for yourself by your ignorance. ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರ. ಆದರೆ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, being broadcasted and recorded. ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಿಲೀಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. The faith is not about belief, it's not about trust. Faith is about absence of doubts. Belief is about suppression of doubts. ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೌಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Trust, in trust there is no doubt, nothing. It is that is given to you by nature. Faith is absence of doubts, not suppression of doubts. Faith is absence of ignorance, because with the true knowledge your doubts are not clear. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆ, ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನು ಕಾಯ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ, ಹೌದಾ? ಡೌಟ್. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕಾಯ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಡೌಟ್. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದು ಡೌಟ್. Right? Because all these are born out of ignorance, and it's very easy that belief gets shaken. And it has to be repeated programming. You believe it is, believe it is, believe it is. Or you get your program by fear. If you don't believe, you go to hell. Naraka program. You know, let us see. Atera mother concept. Shraddha is not that. The faith is not that. Faith is what you develop in the masters. Faith is what you develop in the scriptures. You have done everything to verify, to remove the concepts and misconceptions you have. Okay? So this master of genuine, you are the Guru. He leads his life according to scriptures, or leads the living scripture. Our ಜೀವನದ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿದೆ, ಅವನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. And ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಬಿಲೀಫ್ and faith both are required for human life. ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದ್ದ ಜೀವನ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, because the belief is what gives you motion in life. So you have to believe that you can get. That's a bus waiting for you in life. Especially if you start doing, even though you don't know that is the bus, you have to believe that it's a bus. So belief is about something which you can later prove or verify if you want to, but not believe about God or higher spiritual truths, because these are not objective in nature. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸತ್ಯಗಳು ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣುವುದು. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸತ್ಯಗಳು ಅಂತರ್ದರ್ಶ, is inner revelation, inner experience. So you cannot find the truth by objective analysis. So a moment of faith is required to move from known to unknown. The spirituality is a movement from known to unknown. ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಗೊತ್ತಿಸಬೇಕು ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಮಾಡೋದು. You move from known to unknown. So if you want to go from known to unknown, you have to hold on to something. Okay? And that holding on is called scriptures. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ. ಆತ್ಮ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಅರಿವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಆ ಅರಿವಿನ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಪ್ರಯಾಣಕ್ಕೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಆಧಾರ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಗುರು. ಆ ಗುರುವಿನ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಇರುತ್ತಾರೆ. Don't have belief, but have faith. Means do whatever is possible to remove your ignorance, whatever is possible to remove your doubts, to do that. That's why Guru says, please stay with this 6 months, 1 year, 1 ವರ್ಷ ತನಕ ಇರಿ. Okay? Many students will disappear in 1 year, 1 ವರ್ಷ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Because they don't have genuine urge. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಿಜವಾದ ದಾಖಲೆ. Okay? And those who are genuine urge, ನಿಜವಾದ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಾಧನೆ ದಾಹ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಗುರು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಗುರು ಜೀವನ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಠ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆ, style that some person has questions, they are genuine questions. But in dual question, and that genuine question master will answer. But master says, if I know the answer, because master also says, there will be a question which I can't answer. So this is the genuineness of the master. The next question. भगवान कुतो प्रजा प्रजायन्त So Katyayana, Kapatya Vada Katyayana, first one of the disciples, Arvanamandari, they spent 1 year in Brahmacharya, Tapas and Shraddha. 1 year they spent in Brahmacharya, Tapas and Shraddha. And it was spent for it. Now Katyayana is a genuine spiritual doubt. What is the doubt? All these living beings, how they come, who produces them, how they are produced, is the question. ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀವಿಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟುತ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ? The question looks very simple or trivial. How living beings are born? ಆ ಜೀವಿಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟುತ್ತಾರೆ? Very sensible person knows that beings are born from mother and father. There is no question to answer. But there are many intellectuals, all theories run around in the world. ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಬಹಳ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. There was a theory in science. It says, when there is a water and nitrogen and there is a discharge of electricity, some nitrogenous compounds are produced which are required for life form. The life is born out of this chemical reaction in the world. That is one of the phases of science. A pure chemical reaction produces a life form called bacteria, and the bacteria starts growing and becomes larger and becomes something else, and finally it becomes a human being. That is one of the phases of science. I don't know what is the name of the theory. It's called Darwin doesn't say that. Actually, this is only somebody else has come. How we are going to give a theory of how life is produced now. So, sort of couple of chemical reactions can produce a life. That is the theory. So nowadays it's a world of what is that you call coding. You take one cell of a body and take another life form also. One Jew for the body, one Korean another Korean. One day human being will have a transplant of some other animal on his head. Right? So because of coding technology. So the question is irrelevant today. The question is ಜಡ ವಸ್ತುವಿಂದ ಜೀವ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. Is it possible to create living being out of a non-living being? Okay. So now we see everybody sitting around. They will living being is giving birth to another being. A living being can only come from a living being. From the Jivan being, the Jivan is the master of such. Cloning can happen only from a living organism. Or a material derived from a living organism. But it requires a living organism to clone. When the Jivan is the Jiva system, what is happening? So your question is that, Jivan is the Jiva system, how it happened? Why is it possible to have a life itself? If you look at life, universe, the vast galaxy and whole of the universe, the life is only a small part of the universe. Non-living is much bigger part. Reading Vishwavali, ಜೀವಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ. ಜೀವ ಅನಂತ. stars and galaxies, and out of it some living beings are born. Now, did these living beings came out of non-living beings? ಜೀವಂತ ಇದ್ದು ಬಂದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಜೀವಂತ ಇದ್ದು ಕೂಸುಗಳು ನಾವು ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಹೌ ಆಲ್ ಬಿಗನ್, ಹೌ ಡಿಡ್ ಬಿಗನ್, ಯಾವ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಈ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ. Okay, so suddenly one day matter started transforming into life, or how this whole existence of living beings come into picture? ಈ ಜೀವಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. Everything in life is a set of cause and effect. ಕಾರಣ ಮತ್ತು ಪರಿಣಾಮ, cause and effect. So you came here and you are able to perform. The coming here, your cause for listening is you are coming here. You will only get there. So there is a cause and effect. Similarly, is a cause and effect for living beings. Now the cause and effect can be two ways. One is called horizontal movement and another is called vertical movement. Adda mattu mere. So the horizontal movement is, you can see one living being, another living being, together they marry and they produce a child. They are horizontal movement. It's what is visible. The horizontal movement can happen only in the domain of perception, visible domain. Whereas there is a vertical domain, you have to go to certain sukshma ಹೋದಾಗ ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಪ್ಪ ಈ ಜೀವಿಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ horizontal movement ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. The question is about the cause of the cause of the cause of the cause. Because everything is a cause and effect. Now what is the cause of the cause of the cause? That is the question. Now if you look at entire spirituality, spirituality is not about God. Spiritual questions are about life and death only are the spiritual questions. ನಾನು ಹುಟ್ಟುವ ಮುಂಚೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆ, ನಾನು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸತ್ತ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಯಂ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಜೀವನ. The spiritual journeys didn't start with God. Spiritual journey started by questioning what was I before I was born? What happened to me after I died? Only question about birth and death led man to spiritual inquiry, deeper inquiry. Is there something which will be remaining of my life, or was there something which I had before I had a body, or there something which I had? ನನಗೆ ಶರೀರ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಥವಾ ಶರೀರ ಬಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಾಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಈ ಎರಡು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದಾವಲ್ಲ, about question of life and death is what led to deeper spiritual inquiry. Now that gradually got converted to God and some other inquiry. Okay, reality is the spiritual inquiry is about yourself. What were you before you were born? What will you be after you are dead? So this one question called both actually. The answer Guru gives both. Before birth, or how the living beings are born, and what happened to living beings after they die. Both the answers are given by Master for this question. So Nisarga Maharaj is quoting there. If you go to Nisarga Maharaj, you used to ask, what's your name? Your name? He says so and so. Your name? Petra. But what was your name before you were born? Did you have a name before you were born? Or were you there before you were born? No, who told you before you were born, you are a part of the consciousness. That consciousness took form and form gave it name, have form for the name. So name is temporary, form is temporary. But the consciousness which is behind that is eternal. Chaitanya, Shashwata. So that inquiry is what they started, the story. What causes all these living beings to be born? What's that?
Anything?
DK.
Key
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಊಟ ಬೇರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. तस्मै तस्मै स होवाच प्रजा प्रजा कामो कामो वै वै प्रजापतिः प्रजापतिः स तपोतप्यः स तपस्तप्त्वा स मिथुनम् उत्पादयति रयिं च प्राणं च नित्येतौ मे बहुधा प्रजा करिष्यति. So Bhagavan people are answered now. The Prajapati means one who gives birth to the living beings. Prajas, living beings. Pati means one who is giving birth to living beings. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗೆ ಜೀವನ ಕೊಡುವಂತ ಭಗವಂತ. So the Prajapati name is used for Hiranyagarbha ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. It's called Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara. The form of Bhagavan which gives life to living beings. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಾಣಿಗೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಚತುರ್ಮುಖ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಪ್ರತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋದು. One who starts giving birth to living beings. It's called Prajapati. We have to understand there are three aspects of divinity we have to understand. ಭಗವಂತನ ಮೂರು ಸ್ವರೂಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಸ್ವರೂಪ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಿರ್ಗುಣ, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸಗುಣ. There are three aspects of consciousness we have to understand. Parabrahma is actually something beyond in the creation. Shashtiಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no time and no space and no creation in that aspect of the consciousness. ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ ಏನಿದೆ? ಹುಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಾವು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. That is actually represented by, in our mythology, Narayana. Narayana is Vishnu, Milky Ocean. ಕ್ಷೀರಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವು ಯಾವ ಹಂಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಯೋಚನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. He is not worried about anything. That's called Parabrahma Narayana, Parabrahma Swarupa. He is not involved in any creation or any aspect of creation in that form. ಆ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೂ ತಲೆ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ನಾರಾಯಣ. But from Narayana, the Vishnu form arises. Narayana and Vishnu will become. The Vishnu is one who becomes to take the form of the whole world action. And from Vishnu, the Brahma is born. The creation starts. Right? That's so Vishwa. Vishnu starts with Vishwa. Bhagavan Narayana, when the Chetana is the consciousness, it takes the form of the universe. Vishwa. And when there is a creation, Brahmani and other beings are created. Jiva will put that. All the beings are born. Now, first is called Parabrahma Narayana. Then another form of Lord is called Saguna Rupa. For the purpose of creation, it takes the form. Right? And Narayana is Parabrahma Rupa. Between Saguna Rupa and Parabrahma Rupa, there is Nirguna and Niraka, the formless aspect of being. The form, the formless, and beyond form. There are three aspects of being. Bhagavata Swarupa. And this Prajapati, he starts creation. Shashti is wonder. How does he start creation? Why does he start creation? What is the purpose of creation for him? How that Shashti is wonder. That's actually told in our Puranic mythology that Narayana is sleeping on the Shesha. Narayana Shesha is very much. Shesha represents the remaining. Okay? Shesha means remaining. Uliduddhiki Shesha. What remains is at the end of every creation, the impressions, vasanas remain, the desires remain, unfulfilled aspects of the living beings remain. ಜೀವಿಗಳ ವಾಸನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಉಳಿದವು. ಆ ಉಳಿದದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಶೇಷಶಾಹಿ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಸತ್ವರೂಪ. What is remaining in the form of the desires, aspirations and impressions of living beings of the previous creation. ಆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಸಂಗ್ರಹವಾದ ಕರ್ಮಶೇಷಗಳು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶೇಷ ಅಂತ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಶೇಷ. From that shesha, we take part of that and start new creation. That's called Brahmani. That's why Brahmani is born out of Narayana's stone. The creation has to start based on the impressions and sanskaras of last creation. ಆ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಮುಕ್ತಿಯ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕುವ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. So they have continued to have their aspirations and desires, and they keep on taking birth after birth, and this doesn't even end at the end of the Brahma's life cycle also. Brahma Jiva Aspudu will ask you. So they have to be born with a new Brahma, new creation. What's our system to do? Okay? So to give the birth to all living beings, the Prajapati, Hiranyagarbha, or Ishvara, Brahmaswarupa, ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀವನ ಪುನಃ ಬೇಗ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಆಸೆ ಇರೋದು ನಾವು ಪುನಃ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. We keep on taking birth because our desires are unfulfilled. And whatever desire is unfulfilled in you, at the time of death, will become the seed for new life. ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಯುವ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಆಸೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಮುಟ್ಟುವಾಗ ಬರುವಾಗ ಅದೇನಂತೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ. So now we are speaking of one world of creation. So it is actually couple of billions and billions of years. ಕೋಟಿ ವರ್ಷದ ಆದ್ಯೂ ಆಸೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಆಶೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಶೇಷ. He is the storehouse of all impressions of all billions and billions of living beings who spent billions and billions of lifetimes in the creation which ran billions and billions of years. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಜೀವಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆಶೆ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. To fulfill their desires, the Hiranyagarbha, our Brahmani, starts new creation. ಆ ಜೀವಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಶೆ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಸ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. And this is actually carried over to past creation. It is something like this. When you go to sleep, next day morning, again you wake up, you start taking care of the child, going to the office, because when you go to sleep, your intentions of going to the office or taking care of the child are not wrong. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಮರುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು that happens during your day sleep. Same thing happens after death also. Satyakale ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, your impressions are going to let it go, and when you wake up you start again the same life, new life. And this is an individual. Now this is about universal. ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಶ್ವಕರ್ಮ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ ಎಸ್ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ, he created first two things. One is called Rai and Prana. Rai means matter, Prana means chetan. Prana is biological, what do you call it, sir? Matter and energy. Prana ಮತ್ತು chetan, prana ಮತ್ತು vastu, matter and energy we create. Actually this concept of creation will be very different from the concept of creation in other religions. So other religions God created man, then God created animal and something like that. Here the God first creates and energy, the substances which are required for creation. Substance which is required for creation is the physical matter, which can be gross or subtle, and energy which is required to shape that matter into various forms. The matter itself has to shape into various forms. Okay. ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಣ ಎರಡು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ. ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಸ್ಥೂಲ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರಾಣ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದನ್ನ ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಮತ್ತು ವಸ್ತು, ರೈ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಣ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಣ. Both came from the same consciousness. It didn't come from somewhere else. ಒಂದೇ ಚೇತನ, ಅದು ವಸ್ತುವಾಯಿತು, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿಗೂ ಆಯಿತು. The same consciousness took the form of matter and also the energy for interacting with the matter. It's called Vayi and Prana. So in the beginning, the Vayi and Prana was created. This is actually not even this creation, in the beginning of beginning creation. Okay, first creation. First creation, how many creations are there? We don't even know. Billions and billions of creations. In the first creation, ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾದ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಮತ್ತು ವಸ್ತು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. The matter and the energy. Before there's no question of before. Because the creation is the beginning of the time. So what was it before the beginning of the time? There is no answer for that, because time is not created. Before creation, what was there? There was no time also. Okay? So what we can say is that creation started with 0, 0, 0 time. Because time itself was created. Srishti, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಅನಾದಿ ಅಂತ. There is no beginning ಅಂತ. If you go to the beginning, that itself is the creation of time. ಆ ಸಮಯ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸಮಯ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಪ್ರಾಣ ಮತ್ತು ವಸ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಟೆಡ್, ಯಾರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು, ತಪಸ್ತತ್ವ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಚುಲೈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಈಗ ರೂಪಗಳನ್ನು ತರಬಹುದು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಈ ವಸ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಣದಿಂದ. Then he entered them, those forms, himself. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನು ಅವರೇ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡಿದರು. Now the creation, second creation starts. The first creation was Ishvara Srishti, Bhagavata Srishti. And once Ishvara enters into that Jiva, then Jiva Srishti starts. Now Jiva forgets what was earlier created, what everything else, and he starts his own life, his own family. Okay? First creation is called Maya, second creation is called Avidya. Right? There's a story told in Puranas, typically, Purana Kapela. There was a demon called Hiranyakashipu. Okay? Big demon, but the Rakshasa was Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu Rakshasa, Rakshasa, ಇಡೀ ಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ. He took the earth and wanted to hide the earth. That was the story. Then Vishnu takes the form of a boar. Varaha, Handir, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu is second one, Hiranyaksha is the first one. Hiranyaksha. So then Vishnu takes the form of boar, Varaha, and then he starts chasing the Hiranyaksha and kills him. After killing him, Vishnu forgets that he has come there for the purpose of killing. Now he is happy while a family of many boars. So now Lakshmi Devi in Vaikuntha is very Lakshmi Devi is that Vishnu is not telling that. He is very happy in he is very happy having a family and life with earth. So then she sends Shiva, she goes to Shiva, Shiva will talk to her. Please go and remind Vishnu that he has to come back. Vishnu long ago went to Vaikuntha. So Shiva comes and tells that there's a Vaikuntha, you forgot a Vaikuntha, you have come here. So very good, I'm very happy. Then Shiva has no choice but to kill that boar. And then Vishnu goes back to Vaikuntha. There's the story, one of the stories of sub-stories of Purana. The only story is illustrated with higher consciousness. It is actually what we call as Paramatma. It takes the form of Jivatma. And when he takes the form of Jivatma, he forgets his very identity. And then he starts his Jivatma life. It goes on for millions and millions and billions of years. And difference between Jivatma and Paramatma is Jivatma and Ishvara is a collective consciousness of all the Jivatmas. All the Jivatma. It's like you as a Jivatma has one body. Ishvara has all the living beings are the part of the bodies of Ishvara. ಭಗವಂತನ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ದೇಹಗಳು ಭಗವಂತನ ದೇಹಗಳು ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೇಹ ಅದು ಈಶ್ವರ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಈಶ್ವರ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪುರುಷ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಸಹಸ್ರ ಶೀರ್ಷ ಪುರುಷ ಸಹಸ್ರಾರ್ಥ ಸಾತ್ಮ yes millions and millions of heads and ears and eyes and legs your head my head your ears my ear all these are ears of Bhagavan ಆ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕಿವಿಗಳು ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳು ಕಿವಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೀವ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ನಾನು ದೇಹ ನಾನು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಂತ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಆರಂಭ ಬಿಗ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಜೀವ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಶ್ವರ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಜೀವ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಜೀವ ಸಂಸಾರ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮೊದಲ ಜೀವ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮೊದಲು ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋದು ನಾನು ದೇಹ ನಾನು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ ಜೀವ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ದೇಹ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಮನಸ್ಸು ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾಗುಣಾನಿ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಸೊ ಈ ಜೀವ ಸ್ವರೂಪದಿಂದ ಪುನಃ ಆತ್ಮಸ್ವರೂಪ ತಂದು ಆತ್ಮಸ್ವರೂಪದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನ ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಸತ್ಯದರ್ಶನಂ ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಟು Bhagavan Prabhupada gives more answers. It tells how jivas are born to karma and what happened to jivas after death. We start with birth and we go back to death. In that answer to the first question. Such 6 questions are addressed in this mission. Okay, we'll take up the next answer of Prabhupada in the next on Saturday. ಶನಿವಾರ ಆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಭಗವಾನ್ Prabhupada ಮುಂದೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಶನಿವಾರ. We'll make it for 2 minutes. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Sit silently. Observe your breath. Listen to the policy. As you observe your breath, your mind becomes silent. As your mind becomes silent, become aware of your own self. ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ವಿಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಶಾಂತ ಆಗ್ತದಾಗೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಗೌರವಿಸಲು ಕಲಿಯಿರಿ. Sit with the understanding that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. ನಾನು ದೇಹವಲ್ಲ, ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲ, ಬುದ್ಧಿಯಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಶುದ್ಧ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವನೆಯಿಂದ